Hi, I'm Bill Lindeman. I'm here again with Carrie Sluter of the Believers Business Center on Cameron Street in Portage in Edison neighborhood in Kalamazoo. Not Portage, in Kalamazoo. And we want to talk tonight about the partnerships that you have, your community partners. Because I know in order to rebuild and bring back a community, we need partners. We need help. We need people helping each other. So, Carrie, do you want to talk about your partners that you're working with?
Yes, I would love to.
Okay.
It would. It's so important for us as a community to come together and collaborate with one another, be closer, joined, and knit together as a community and a whole. Whether we're of the ministries or we're of the business, we're large business, small business, doesn't matter. We all need to come together and pool our resources to help this community. Yes. It's a tough community out there. Our economy is struggling. There are people in our own backyard who are really struggling with the challenges. So the Believers Business Center actually has some great partners coming in that I really wanted to talk about to let the community know how it is that we work to help the community and the people by explaining and telling about the programs that are going on right now that helps them to understand how they could fit in as well. Hope Ranch, which is Vicki Rafferty Polk, she owns Hope Ranch. She is one of our new members or partners who is working with us. She has a counseling group that counsels youth, first time and second time offenders. And her program, as she's counseling, she counsels through a housing program and her ranch. The housing program homes for the from the mostly Edison neighborhood right now, but they purchase homes, and she counsels and teaches skills to the youths that are coming through her program. So they're learning skills, they're getting counseling, but then they have a home that they feel proud of that they've refurbished. And how that partnership and collaboration with the center works is that through her program, she has those homes that are now finished, they're refurbished, and they own them.
Yeah.
So they offer those homes back through our 4-Step Up program, as we're inspiring people through our 4 steps to dare to dream, to build a career, just to step outside of that box. The people are spending their days with inspirational people who are confident. They are speaking the word of God and inspiring. When you're around someone who has been there, done that, it takes away the fear of having to step out there for the people who are taking our classes.
Yes.
So the classes are filled with unemployed, underemployed, or those who want to build an entrepreneur opportunity. When they come through our class, if they qualify or are homeless, or they're in the transition of not having a home, they can qualify to purchase those homes through our program and our partnership and collaboration with the Hope Ranch. That's very exciting to us because this is new for us. We're now working with a couple of other organizations and looking to partner with Habitat for Humanity is talking to us about joining our mission and pooling their resources, helping us to pull what they're doing in with what Vicki's doing, what I'm doing to achieve greater success together as teams. So we're all working as partners to work and get more collaboration with the community and its resources to help the challenged in the community. They're the ones that are going through our classes and programs. So by us helping Vicki, she's helping us through the same efforts that's adding to her success because she needs to turn those homes over. And our programs offer through the 4 Steps Up financial budgeting classes and training. We have Microsoft technology that comes in and does training classes. We have AutoCAD design, just a number of Microsoft Word, Excel, different things like that they have classes that we can share with the people who are going through the programs, and they decide and determine what things they will need to learn, what skills they would learn or need to go into whatever they decide to do as they build their desire to dream. So
well, that's great news. I didn't know that Habitat for Humanity wanted to partner with you. That's
Well,
great news.
they're talking, they're just
Sure.
in the works right now,
That's
talking
wonderful.
about it. But Vicki is meeting with them this week, and we're hoping that will work out. So we're just looking to partner with other organizations in the community to get our resources helping each other. What
Yes.
we can do to help Habitat is just as big as what they can do for us, because we may be the little guys in name, but we're the big guys in spirit,
Yeah.
and we're there with the people every day when they're facing their challenges. Which do they need more? You know, they need both.
Sure.
They don't need one more than the other, and that's the exciting thing, being around the people who are facing those challenges and struggling, to see the excitement when they're actually learning a new skill. And even in a everyday setting, as we ask them, do you know how to update a website?
Yes.
No, I've never done that before. Do you want to learn? Oh, I would love to. That will help on my resume.
Sure.
So they're just kind of floating into different opportunities, and a lot of it they don't even realize that they're learning something until they're in that position where, wow, I know how to build a website. So,
Well, you have so many things that you can offer people. And this is, as others have said, this is the best kept secret in Kalamazoo.
yeah,
You know, you offer people a change of life, a business opportunities, a way of transforming themselves, really. And they can take it any direction they want to go,
yes.
you know.
And we need the skills and the partners. For example, we need Vicki, the Vickies and the other business skills to come in and partner with us to share their skills and opportunities. We can only go so far by ourselves.
Right.
I'm there. My team is there every day, helping them, inspiring them, encouraging them. But when we get them to start writing a book, we need editors from our community to come in and partner with us and take that piece, take them to that next step. We may not be the ones to set and help them edit their books, but if we're inspiring them to write books, there's an editing job, which in turn builds the success of our community.
Yes.
When you're creating business, you're building business. And if we team up as partners and collaborate back and forth with the other services and skills, we can increase a lot of the struggling and the challenges that we face in this community.
Yeah.
We can create bridges and build bridges ourselves, fill gaps in the systems that exist, and we all have them. You know, everyone, every business out there is facing challenges that they can overcome if there's a bridge to that next piece. If someone is building business for them, and they reach in for a day and help them build that, then the business is coming back to them. What goes around comes around.
Yeah.
It goes back to common sense logic, but it also all goes back to the Bible. Every single time, got to bring God in there. You can't leave him out. That's what makes this so exciting.
Right.
You know, because they're also learning scripture as they go. So.
And also, nobody should feel left out. We're in a transition period, I think, in the world, and I think more and more people have access to education and opportunities. For instance, in just the last year or two, we've seen our first self-made female billionaire, not millionaire, billionaire. And also, Yahoo, the internet portal, has a CEO, a female CEO, who's the youngest CEO of the major corporations in the United States. And she's a female, and she just had a baby. So there are opportunities there. If you're female or you're a minority, those opportunities are there. There's no excuse.
That's right. God took the division out.
Right.
We're equal. We're equal when it comes to what we have available to us through Christ.
Yes.
Each and every one of us have Christ in us. We have Him behind our hands. We have Him inside of us. Everywhere we go, He says we can do all things, that He did and greater than them.
Yes.
So it's important for people to know that when they're facing the challenges in their life. I see some of these girls that come in that are just really devastated at the things that they're experiencing in their lives. They're dealing with boyfriends. They're dealing with the challenges of getting through the system for funding and the money that they need to survive, their food stamps or their programs, their cash assistance programs, getting into housing, and where can they really go that they can be connected and helped and inspired and told, you don't have to be on that forever.
Right.
From a person, not a trained person that it's their job to get them off of it, but from a person that says, if you want more in life, you can have it.
Right.
Do you want to overcome and have the more than abundant life? Because this is just survival. If you have Christ in you, you have the more abundant life at your fingertips. When you get excited about who God is and who Christ is in you, you can conquer the world. You can meet every challenge that you face. And a lot of these girls these girls and boys, they just don't know it, or they see before them the troubles that they don't know how to hurdle.
Yes.
So we're hoping to have partners coming in from every aspect in life to help us to help them overcome those challenges. We need people there all the time. When I'm not there, I need 10 other people there who are speaking other messages so they can hear the one they need when they need it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a networking.
Yeah, sure.
It's a networking. But we also have a number of other partners within our community. Blue Seahorse Counseling Services. Also, Mike Siver, he is a counselor, state licensed counselor. He does a lot of work with battered spouses and battered intervention, they call it. I'm not real up on the terminology for that, but Michael does bring that to our table, to the center as a resource. So after the classes, when they're through the 4 steps up, if we have people there that are challenged with something similar, the counselors get to know people when you spend time with them. You become like a friend, and you also become a mentor for them. So we can direct them, the ones that are leading the classes can direct them to when Michael can be there, or direct them to Michael, or other partners who come in our community to join us. We want to connect and resource the people as we're getting to know them, becoming their mentor, and arm in arm to help give them a hand up, not a handout. I find that, another reason that God called me to this is because there's far too many handouts that are just, most people don't want to be in that position. There are some, granted, that really don't want to get up off the couch, or they'd rather be, doing their drugs or whatever. But the majority of the people, if they really believed that they could achieve something, and you give them an opportunity, you give them a stair step, give them the stairs to get there. And if they see those stairs and say, that's all I have to do is climb that and I can get there, the Believers Business Center can offer that through our partners and members and through the programs. It gives them everything, so it takes out all the stoppers that would cause them to fear, which keeps them confident in confidence, faith, and trust, which goes right back to the Bible once again. When you have confidence, faith, and trust, you're going to go where your mind says do. The scripture is where the mind goes, the man follows, and you call those things that are not as though they are. There's several of them that they just apply them and they will achieve. I want to give them hope.
Yeah. Well, I've heard this over and over and over again, that if you dream it, you can do it.
Yes,
if you believe
that's right.
it, you can do
That's
it.
right. That's right. As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. That's it. There you go. As the man thinks in his heart, so is he. And a lot of people think in their heart that they're broken. They think in their heart that they can't overcome. They think in their heart, I'm just a nobody. I didn't finish school. How do you achieve a dream of owning a business when you didn't finish school?
Yeah.
To get someone to from here to there, that's a lot of stairs in between for their mind to to comprehend. So if we take out those stoppers and we give them the inspiration, but having them around the counselors, the coaches, we have numerous life coaches and biblical coaches and business coaches that are with the people all the time. But we need resources from our community partners to come in, bring us the homes so we can direct them, and we can bring in the trainers for teaching them how to do their budgeting. We need the budgeting trainers to come in and partner as offer their services. And partnership with the Believers Business Center is basically just supporting our mission, becoming involved in what we're doing. To say, hey, I'm here to help, I'll bring my services. And the other side of the partnership is that we offer benefit packages that go back to the partners. So they get, it's just like the Bible, you know, when God says, when you give, you receive back double. We give back, you get back double what you give when you give through the Believers Business Center. It's designed that way. Through the advertising, you receive every type of advertisement that you would need as a business owner. And you get to share your skills and get paid to help the community.
Right.
And you're building business through helping the community.
Yeah.
I would say that's a pretty good opportunity.
Yes.
So that's what partners are. Is, you know, we partner up to help our community to overcome and help restructure our economy for ourselves. Who better to build the economy than the business owners who need the economy to grow? And, you know, who better to counsel than the counselors? You know, the overachievers. Who better to inspire and teach a business plan than a business person who's been there and done it?
And the small businesses are the creators of new jobs.
Yes.
And of course, you're facilitating the formation of small businesses, and which creates jobs, which create more money, brings more money into the community.
Sure, brings in more revenues.
Yeah.
We increase the revenues when we're building business and working, using our skills to help others and building revenue at the same time. I'd say that's a pretty good benefit.
Yeah.
You know, and there's not many businesses can put that claim out there that there's not a person out there, or a business, a ministry, or anyone out there that can't come through that center as a partner or a participant and receive something that they need in life. They may not even realize they need it until they've shown up and they go, wow, I met this person there that has changed my life.
Yes, in fact, I've met some people that, a young man that last week that was involved with you, and he said he was all excited, and he just can't wait to get started. I mean, I love to hear things like that.
Oh, the testimonials are great. They really come out of there. The volunteers are reaching in their pockets to donate, and it's great to see that they believe in it that much.
Yeah. Well, I believe any neighborhood has, you know, and its people have all the skills and all the knowledge that they need to really go wherever they want to go and build whatever they want to build. And I think that we need organizations like yours to bring that, to bring it out, to make it happen.
Well, if people would go to our website at believersbc.com and go to our website and look at the testimonials. Those are from actual volunteers who have been stuck. That's their words, not ours.
Right.
Telling you can't describe the feelings, the emotions, the things that happen there in the course of a day if you don't spend a day there when it's busy.
Yes.
We need it busy all the time, because when it is busy, you've been there a few times where there was a lot of traffic. It's sporadic, but only because not enough people know about it yet.
Yes.
The system is there. It works like a mathematical exactness. You get a lot of people there promoting their products, services, sharing skills, and getting to know each other. You're networking your way to success in some way or another, and everyone is. So we actually do a pretty good job of intermingling the traffic of the community. You know, some are authors, some are artists, some are health and wellness. That's their deal. Others are ministries. But when you start bringing them all together in an open setting and getting them to interact, hear what the other one has to say for a few minutes, after they've spoken and they network around the tables, the conversations that are going on and the communication, it's a daily networking. People pay a lot of money, business owners pay a lot of money to get involved in a networking. We wait for the next event to come up. Oh, there's going to be a big event at the Radisson, and we plan our day around that. We go there and meet a few people. Well, what about a walk-in networking place that has networking going on every day? That's pretty incredible. And someone there who needs your skills and services. We also have businesses that are building the need for your services. I would want to be involved in that if I was a business owner. Matter of fact, I am. What did I do?
Yes.
So I love it.
Well, also, you have once a month, you have a Saturday, which is an all-day event, which you have presentations and speeches and testimonies of people.
All day on Saturdays, once a month. That's the third Saturday of every month.
Third Saturday.
The next
okay.
one, we have is the 28th of February. Then the 23rd. I'm sorry, 23rd of February, 23rd of March, and it's all day from 8:30 in the morning till 8:30 p.m. And it's back-to-back events, opportunities for people to share their business skills, talk about what they do, and get to know other people who have come in looking for opportunities, looking for help, looking for help writing a book or whatever they need. Help finding God, overcoming challenges. We have one girl in particular that actually is overcoming some really horrible things that happened to her.
Sure.
And she's devastated. She needs a counselors.
Yeah.
I'm not a licensed counselor. I'm not trained and certified in the right area for her.
Right.
I have skills. I have certifications, but not the ones that she needs. That's not my area of expertise. I need the counselors in the community that and the coaches to come in so that when these people are there, we can connect them to the person that they need. Because this isn't all about me and my skills. It's that I know what all these categories can do to help people. I've just brought them all together.
Right.
If I need to step in, I have this much knowledge to step into any spot. Pretty much I can step in to help with their advertising. I can now help with their websites. I can help with, with the counseling somewhat. But that's not what this is designed to do. It's designed to bring our community in to help the people who are struggling so that we can network them to success more quickly as a community collaborating for that goal.
Yeah.
People are staying ill too long. They're staying out of work too long.
Yes.
They're staying hungry too long. They're staying with homeless too long. And we can do something about it together. We can put a spark under them or connect them to the resources more quickly if we get serious about it. And with God, all things are possible.
Sure.
That is, all things through Christ which strengthens me.
And I think some people are a little shy or not sure, and they don't want to step out. So I think this third Saturday to just come in and just look around and sit down and enjoy the show.
Get to meet the wonderful people.
Meet the people, and you might be inspired. That's all you need. Whereas to come in by yourself, you might be a little intimidated. But I think that all-day events you have once a month is really a good idea. I think, just sit back and see what's going on and see people who really care about each other.
Yeah.
I mean, you can tell that as soon as you walk in the door.
You can feel it. I can't tell you how many people come in there, especially the volunteers, those who are lost. They come in and they just don't want to leave. They say, I feel so at home here. It's so homey. I feel so welcome. People act like they really care about who I am. And some of their testimonials even come back saying, I've read some of them, and they actually bring a tear. Because if I only touched one person, it would be worth everything it's cost me.
Sure.
Everything I've put into it, just one person's testimonial, and I have tons of them. And that makes it worthwhile when they say things, that just knowing that Carrie took the time to find out what I really needed, instead of just having me come in, fill out a volunteer form, put me on a job and walk away, or expect me to do that job, that I cared enough to say, what are your child care issues, and I actually got to know her, and we're developing. I assured her that we're putting in a daycare. Our goal is that daycare for that purpose. She got so excited. This one girl, she had tears. She said, we need more resources like this in our community. She said, this is great. And her testimonial is on our website. It brings tears to know that they have that much need for relationships with people, real people who care, who are in a business position to help them. They usually don't want the handouts, they don't want the free money.
Right.
They're working to go to school and working through a lot of challenges. There's a lot of gaps in the systems between us as community health programs. We need bridges between us that can handle those resources more effectively. And we've found a lot of the challenges for these people is there's inadequate daycare. Their requirements don't meet the daycare issues. The homeless, where are the programs where we can help people one-on-one to get a job, get their spiritual life in order if that's what they choose. If they have health issues that are holding them back, we can connect them to every piece in their life. If it's family, we bring in the family counselors and coaches and inspire them, put them in the job programs, and they're networking through all those things at the same time to fix their whole life.
Yes.
Far too often we get one repair piece and then 2 weeks later or 6 months later you get another piece. But you've already lost the gap for them to find a full recovery between the breaks in those things. So with the center that we're all working through together, we're networking them every day, all day long. They're going through and meeting challenges in their life, facing them head on, and connected to someone who can help them overcome it.
Well, Carrie, I haven't known you a long time, but I do know that you put everything you had into this. I mean, you're putting everything into it. And God's going to bless you because, I mean, I just know, I can see it. I can see it.
Well, we're standing at a Red Sea right now to pull it over into that.
Right.
We're at the top of the hill. We really need the partners and the support of the community to come in and use what has been built and created. But you're right. There's been times when, when I had to really debate, and go back to God and say, God, is this really, am I on the right track? And every time those signs, miracles, and wonders that follow those who believe, one of them would show up. And, it would reassure me that, yes, this is of God, even though I had to walk away from some things in my life that were very important to me. And I had to sacrifice, which I don't call it a sacrifice, really. But from the world standpoint, it was, some people would say, Carrie, really, what are you doing? And I just have the total faith that it was of God, and it is of God, that we really need to come together and join our resources and get serious about helping the people in our own backyard. And I believe this is a plan that will help. It just needs to be used. It's designed. It just needs the partners, the members, the supporters. We're filling it up every day with the people for the 4 Steps Up program participants. We have entrepreneurs coming in, signing up. They're begging for another class. I don't have enough partners right now coming into the center. I am very deficient on partners to help carry out that mission. Someone to teach them parts of it. I'm tired. I'm trying to jump to every piece.
It's going to come.
Yeah. Well,
we're deficient in time.
We are. And there's so many people there, and I can't help them all by myself.
Yeah, sure.
God's there, of course. I'm not by myself because I have God and Christ in me, but I could use some other hands.
Sure. Well, when you see people's lives transform, I mean, you're blessed beyond measure. I know. So it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So this is Bill Lindeman with Carrie Sluter from representing the Believers Business Center in Kalamazoo, and we want you all to become a partner with us and come to Believers Business Center. Call up, come by, check the website, and you'll be glad you did because it's going to change your life. So God bless you, Carrie, and all that you're doing.
Thank you, and God bless you for having us on the show and giving us this opportunity to share our story.
Okay, thank you.